It's
Blue
doing.
light grey dark.
Just need to turn them down in the back. Hold on, we'll be there. We should be live now, actually. There we go. We're coming up now. There we go. Ding. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to the evening show.
Yes, the God Help Us What's Going to Happen show,
Yes,
as we now
it.
like to call it.
Yeah.
Usual thing, guys, just before we get going properly, can you give us a shout out in the live chat to make sure we're here? You can hear us, you can see us, and there's no echo or anything else like that. That'd be absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Anyway, we have Mr. Andy Molyneux with us.
Hi, guys.
Andy. And we have Steve.
Steve.
Evening.
And then we have Nathan.
Hello.
Who's sporting a very nice AK interactive toolbox.
That's his model show.
Brought to you by Flory.
That's my model show shot. Yeah. It's the round this toolbox.
Sound and looks good. My God, it works.
Wow.
All okay.
Crazy.
No sound problems. You see, I told you we had it sussed.
Amazing.
I always look good.
We will be joined by Mr. Ball a little bit later on, but to be honest, he's taking delivery at the moment of more fantastic kits available from the P&M site. So he will be back on later on, but the delivery's coming in shortly, and he's waiting for it.
Yeah.
But anyway, usual plan of action is pretty informal. If you've got any questions, chit chat, doesn't have to be modelling related. Don't forget, it's pretty much a free-for-all evening. Please feel free to put it up in the actual chat section, as you all are already. So good evening, Chris, Alan, and everyone else. Vincent, Andy.
Silver Fox. Andy, you're a silver fox.
Hey.
So yeah, if you've got any questions, anything else like that at all, then feel free to post them up, and we get back to them as soon as possible. Plan for us: Pixie's going to be playing with her Tunnan, and the rest of us will be playing in one form or another with a flanker. Apart from Nathan, which you'll be working with.
Oh no, I've still got a flanker.
You still doing flanker, right? Okay,
I might switch a Messerschmitt in while I'm waiting for stuff to dry.
Oh right, okay. That one-day project that's now taken how long?
I think it's into its 4th week by Thursday.
That's
by
it.
tomorrow.
Brilliant one-day build on that one. So yes, goodwill with that. I'll be over in the spray bay with the overhead camera on, and obviously my plan of action is get the camera work onto the flanker. Touch wood, but again, I've got to find the instructions. So I've put them down in time-honoured fashion here. I've put them somewhere. Hold on, that looks promising.
Phil.
It's all right. It's okay. I found them.
There you go.
Phil, Steve messaged me some his instructions.
Right.
I'll send them to
And
you.
the paint scheme on that is miles better than the Zvezda one.
Oh, right. Okay.
For starters, in colour.
Yeah, send it over to me then, Steve, and I'll have a look-see on that one.
Yeah, I'll do that now.
Because the only there is the weak spot on these particular kits, these Zvezda kits, the instructions are pretty woeful.
Yeah.
Just adjust that camera just a little bit down, a little bit. So
The trumpeter ones are in colour, so.
There we go. So yes.
Yeah.
Sorted. Very good. Seems weird seeing not one on that one. It's all a little bit odd and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
So good evening, everybody. Look, everyone's saying how good the sound and the picture quality
Oh,
is.
good.
Just want to say well done, Pix. I'm taking one for the team whilst the super gluing and gluing herself.
Yeah,
what you couldn't see was because obviously being a muffet, she was like, "Oh, I'm going to clean these off." After not thinking to grab it onto this, and then she stuck herself.
Yeah, I did.
And that's what she was doing. You couldn't see off camera. She was trying to actually physically peel herself apart. Is it still like gone rock hard in there? Yeah. Never mind. You'll be fine.
It's okay. It's only a cardigan.
Well, that's it now.
It's
You've
fine.
done that first thing of super. You've got to super glue your arm to the cutting mat. Will be your next big test.
Oh, really?
Because we've all done that one.
Yeah, I cut myself with these.
Yeah, that was it.
That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
That really.
Yes.
Yeah,
You
scarred
still got
look.
scarred for life there.
Scar.
Did that go in the accident book?
Yes, of course.
So yes. Anyway, right. Okay. So from my point of view, what I've got to do is clean out my airbrush from earlier because I've still got all the surface primer in there from that one. So I'm going to do that a second. So yes.
I am going to. I need to attach the flaps, don't I?
Yes, and your rear bits, which
Yeah.
are where's your box? Is that your box? Got that one.
There we go.
So yes. I'll move that out of the way because it gets squashed because we don't think we need anything like that. Can't believe that we got the sound and everything working.
I know.
That's amazing. That's like unlike us.
Crazy now.
Something will go wrong in a minute.
Don't.
So
Why
if
would
it
you
happens
say
when
that?
Matt comes in, then we know it's him.
It's always him.
It's him.
It's his fault.
We can blame him. Totally. Right, okay. So, I'm just going to clean this out.
Yeah. If you look in your messenger account, Phil, you'll have the images for number 67, red 67.
Okay,
What's that?
it's all right.
Oh.
Sent me the things.
I'm going with tackworms for my camo.
Oh, well, mine's done.
Yeah. In fact, I wasn't convinced about the dark blue
Phil.
on mine. Looking at yours, it's exactly the
Your
same colour.
wash is
So
really
yeah, must be right.
outstanding. By Magic Scale Modelling.
Why, thank you.
Well, thank you very much.
We tried
My
our best.
chat's not working. Definitely not working.
I was staring at today.
Was that?
I was staring at today.
No, mine's not either.
Oh, yeah, they're far better pictures, those.
Ah,
Cheers, mate.
there's loads online, but I'm not.
Not seeing any posts.
Ah.
What's that? Your messenger thing? No, we're all okay here.
The chat, yeah, it's
Did you hear? Did you just hear that Pix is working on her? Oh, Ralph, really? Oh my god! This is not going to be one of those shows where you guys all pick on me. No. No, no, no. Andy, is that a Tonka in the desert pink?
Is it a what? A honker?
Tonka, tornado.
Tonka.
Yeah,
That's what it says.
It's
Built.
Tonka, correct.
Yeah,
Tornado.
that's what it says. Thank you.
I built it quite a while ago, to be honest with you.
Let's see.
It's up here for some repairs. The pitot tube's gone missing due to my cleaning lady.
Who's
doing
your
some work
cleaning
on it.
lady?
I
And,
blame
Well,
the
that was
staff
spare
training.
somewhere.
Yeah, and where the wings fit in here, it actually over time it split the seams open with the weight of the wings. So I've had it in for some repair.
This is your fault. You do realise that, don't you?
What's that? What have I done?
Go back at the display cabinet afterwards.
They torture me, and it's your fault.
Oh, they give you grief already.
Yeah,
Look, we've only just started.
I know. God damn
Your
it.
chat working, Steve?
No, I'm just loading it up again.
Yeah.
I've just closed down my web browser.
What am I looking for? I'm not looking for any of these. I'm looking for this.
No, it's now says it can't be reached.
What's that? You got
Problem
trouble with
logging into
chat,
chat?
guys?
Yeah.
What's this question about tornado wings? Someone's supposed to ask me.
Yeah, it seems to be all right here. We're running okay. We seem to have a lot of members down in there as well.
Yeah, it's struggling to load mine at the moment.
Pix, what you
mine
might
too.
like to know as another sci-fi.
Enthusiast.
I finished my Star Destroyer. Wow, well done. Have you got pictures? Are there pictures? We'd love to see them. Well, I would love to see them.
Yes, no blaming poor innocent Phil over this. They're saying the chat room
Ah.
is very slow. Not me,
No, I
for
meant
once.
he, because I was blaming you for
Oh,
what
right.
they were doing.
Oh, I thought you meant as in blaming me for the
The
chat
chat.
and everything else. No.
No,
See if I can get him via my phone.
we have a link. Jonah sent a link. Let me see. So I can click on this because I'm not showing it on there. There we go.
Can you spray MRP paints and mask them straight away?
Wow.
Pretty
Oh,
close.
you can, yeah.
Really nice job.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, really nice job on that.
That is
I'm looking at.
amazing. I was
Well,
actually
Phil
looking
can,
through the
anyway.
thread of this the other day. I'm sure I was.
You can show
Right,
it.
let's
You
spray
go to
some
the other
white.
screen.
Hey,
Go to the block of the mod. Second one down.
Uh,
No, next one up. That one.
Chris has asked, what's the best to prime with?
This.
1200 or 1500 Mr. Surfacer, I imagine you mean, Chris.
This
Oh, the
is
start display looks really good, doesn't it?
this is
To be fair,
Jonas
they're
works.
Wow.
And this is amazing.
Not the difference between 1200 and 1500.
Wow. Can you guys see this?
Yeah, that's it.
How amazing is this? Wow. Is that the really, really expensive kit? Is that like
Nathan,
£600?
like I said, someone in live at 5 was asking about the colour of the Tonka wings when it folds into the fuselage. Did you know
All right, yeah.
the grey
Skype full.
bits?
Yeah.
What
So,
colour
yeah,
would they have been?
amazing work.
I'll tell you in
Absolutely
a second.
amazing.
So on a grey, I imagine a grey Tonka because they're different colour, aren't they, to the standard grey?
It's all sorts of different colours as it wears. But, give me 2 seconds.
Hang on.
It's either going to be XF53 or 54.
That is the. It's the Zandara kit
Right.
with some scratch building.
Well, there's the kit.
Vezda, sorry, Vezda kit. That is absolutely incredible. You did like an amazing job on that. That is really amazing. I'd love to do something like that. So good. Lighting's really impressive in it as well. Did you get the LED lights yourself, or did it come with it?
I've got chat now, Andy, but I can't get the forum.
Because I'm with you on the show.
Yeah, I've got
like
chat
it,
working.
and also Jar Jar Binks. So now we are 2 fans of the movies. Yeah, Krista. Good. See, he gets me.
Well, there's 2 of you who like the thingies.
Yeah.
Out of family?
But we stick together, and he gets me. So, you know. Would have loved one today. Lindsay, any news on the aprons? Would have loved one today. Been doing a lot of filling and sanding. Yeah, no, it's we're having to hold off on that at the moment, just for the fact of our sign is really complex and people are finding it really hard to print it for us. And the last thing that I want to do is give you guys a product that's not right. So I'll keep working with people and keep trying to. The last person I went to said, I'm sorry, there's nothing that we can do. So we looked at maybe something or different type of printing. Then we looked at embroidery, but it's too heavy for the shirt. So it's just finding the right thing. But as soon as it's up and as soon as it's on the ball with it, you guys will be the first to know, don't worry. But at the moment, it's just a case of getting it right, because I don't want to get it wrong.
Thing is, if we just had a normal logo like we used to do, and it was like red and white, it would be a doddle.
Yeah.
But because it's obviously full colour printing now, it's us finding a full colour printer who can do it, and at a good price. Because we have had some quotes back, but you're looking at £27, £35 a top.
Yeah.
And
which
it's just
is ridiculous.
So yeah, we need to find something a little bit more affordable.
All fibres, electronics, all from scratch. Wow, well done you. Honestly,
cracking,
amazing.
We could have a Star Destroyer table at Telford or room.
Phil,
Yeah, hold on then. Yeah.
is the Surface 1200 or 1500 for priming?
I like to use the 1200. The 1500, I don't think it's got enough pipe. It's really thin. But I like to thin
It's
the
just the
1200
pigment's thin, pigment's thinner, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I think
I've
the other
got-
one's a little bit watery to spray. I just don't think it covers as well. But I find the 1200 is like the sort of nice one to go for. The 1000, you have to thin it too much and then it loses its bite as well.
Yeah.
Discovery D, well, that's going to be a good one. A couple of people are saying that they're not, that the chat's not working.
Yeah, unfortunately, if the chat's not working, guys, honestly, it's not our fault. There's not a lot we can do about that. That's
Try.
well and truly out of my hand. The only thing I can suggest is logging out and logging back into
Yeah,
it.
I'm gonna say try
Try that.
refreshing the page, maybe.
Yeah, I've logged out and logged in a few times, and it's come back on. Oh, crikey, Mikey. Ooh.
That's your first ever. That's his first build. Is that your first ever build? That's your first build? My lord. Andy, what colour did you paint inside of your Sequoia intakes? Andy?
In the flanker intakes.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realise you were eating.
Got a mouthful. He was brought up right. You're right. Just joking. Yes, indeed, I'd
Fair. I actually painted mine. I'm trying to find the paint that I did it in. It was a Vallejo very pale grey. There it is. But I did mine in Vallejo 71118, which is white grey, a very pale grey. But we were discussing it the other night, and I think have you done yours in the blue?
Yeah, I've done mine in the blue because it's very light blue, isn't it, underneath?
Yeah.
There's not, I don't think you're going to see too much of it either. And I've got quad covers on mine. So what I could do afterwards is just mask off around here and then blow it in. And then put the quad covers in. So I intend to put the little quad covers it comes with in there.
That was his first build ever.
Congratulations,
he
fantastic work.
He'd watched a lot of videos on modelling and just thought he wanted to have a go. Wow, you are very impressive because that is amazing. And Patrick's just saying on my 15th build it wasn't as good as the Star Destroyer. Yeah, no, I don't think most people would be, to be honest. It will not cover small sections, but said this will be awesome. Thanks, Andy.
Right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go slightly back. I want to get the white work done on this first. So, can you pass me, Pix, the XF2 up on the shelf, top shelf, white one?
XF2.
Perfect. Thank you. I'm just going to blow in your tips.
Okay.
If you've got it, Phil, the MRP number 99 is brilliant for doing white on aircraft. It's US Navy off-white.
I have it here. The creamy
Yeah, I
white.
used it on my Tomcat. I'm using it on here now, and it just knocks it back a little bit.
Right, I'm going to take your advice and we'll...
If you can see that on the top of the, it's the other side. Just put it right at the very top. But it's a lovely colour.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I didn't mean to call you a she. I didn't.
I meant she.
I didn't mean to call you I don't know what I meant to call you. I meant that your model was amazing. I'm sorry. It's really hard to see names on here, so I don't know if it's Joanna or Jonah or what. It doesn't. Hello, Gunther. But thank you for that, Steve, in the chat. I'll have a look at that company after the show and see if I can see what they say. I've just been watching Airwolf. Now have the theme tune stuck in my head all day. Pure classic 80s TV.
Oh god, yeah. And I'll tell you what, you can also get is a load of remixes of the Airwolf soundtrack, and they're really good.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
I like a bit of 80s music.
All electronic.
Yeah. So these wings I just want going in flat, don't I?
Oh, here on a minute. I'll come and give you out.
Can't believe how much fun making a model is, which I had done this years ago. Good! Next challenge, one of the terrible fit issues. And that's just the things from the plane. Hey everyone, have any of you built a kinetic alpha jet? And if so, are there any problem areas?
I haven't built the Alpha yet, I must admit. I have reviewed it. I've always said I'd like to do that little jet. It looks an absolute stunner, to be honest with you, but I've never actually built one, and I haven't seen that many done either. Being kinetic, it'll be that usual thing though, just test fitting everything and making sure it's all okay before you commit to glue, because that tends to be with all of those particular kits. But just generally, a bit of patience, maybe a little bit of filler in there, but it should be quite a good kit. But I'd love to see it done, because I say I haven't seen that many done, but the ones I have always turned out very nice.
Are there any tips you have for working with photo etch? We'll be using some of that in the discovery model.
If Rob was here at the moment,
sorry?
If Rob was here at the moment, who's doing a 1/32 scale Tonka, same as this one,
Yeah.
he's doing all the photo etch on it, he'd say, throw the photo etch away.
Yeah.
Because he's having a nightmare with this.
Yeah.
But no, it's just
Be patient.
just taking your time using sort of decent benders. You do loads of photo etch, don't you, Steve?
Yeah, I've done tons, yeah. It's just make sure you use the right tools. And knowing when to use PA glue and GBA glue. But just take your time with it, make sure you only bend it once.
The Tamiya photo etch benders are really good for doing small parts. But then a proper photo etch bender is good for doing, larger, more intricate bits. Yeah, there is a PE video in the tutorial section.
That one.
And sometimes if you're doing curved areas, bent bits, it's quite a good idea sometimes to heat it up first, just anneal it to soften it slightly. So when you try and roll it, it gives a better curve rather than that, crinking as you're trying to.
There is a video on photo etching, isn't there?
Yeah, I've done a couple of videos on it.
Go into the tutorial section, and it should be in there.
I try and avoid it as much as possible, really. I'm not brilliant with photo etch. It's just that sometimes things work really well. If you're doing formers and small details and things like that, then photo etch is obviously more in scale effect. But yeah, we've done things about I've done full flap sets, things like that. If you look on the Fokker Wolf build, there's a lot of photo etch was involved with that one. We did all the flaps and the bays all in photo etch with that. So yes, have a look around in the tutorials, right now.
Mm-hmm.
We did talk about Phil's photo etch Bombay for the HE111.
Yeah, but we don't talk about that.
Why is that? Why don't you talk about it?
Because he didn't do it.
Well, I did part 1, just we didn't get around to part 2. So I've lost the will to live at that point. And I was going to solder it all together.
No problem.
You can buy that photo etch for the Bombay and for the ICM HE11. Can you imagine doing it in 148?
God, yeah, that'd be a nightmare.
Do tell Andy. Apparently.
Oh, it's just Phil was going to do was doing the Bombay separately for the HE11, the Rebel 132nd one he did a couple of years ago now, isn't it?
Yeah, to be honest, it was about 3 years ago we did that, I think.
Yeah. And do it as a standalone bit, but it never got into completion. I was going to do photo etch flaps on my Tornado. I saw Tony doing his on the site. He did a Tornado at the same time as did mine. And when I saw what he was going through doing his flaps, I thought, no, that's not a good idea.
It's not for me.
And now I'm seeing Rob do exactly the same, and he's having fun with this.
Yes. Where's mine? So we've got the light grey, the dark blue, and the light blue. So I think we're going to go with the grey next.
I'm just cutting some things off the spare and sanding them. Put something on the gun. So I thought I might as well.
You're not finished that yet?
Oh,
Hello,
bloody
you all
hell.
right?
Hello.
Hello, afternoon.
You did? You alright?
Has Mr. Hobby Company been?
Yeah, it's like Christmas Day in my living room.
Show and tell.
I will in a minute. Let me get settled.
I know you're not used to all this work, are you?
Ooh.
And on PMM models tomorrow we will have available.
It could be like that.
Or probably not, because we'll have sold out. Nathan looks very fetching in his mask. Oh, there you go. Go.
Patrick. Oh,
Blimey.
tips. If you complete an complex bit. Oh, one second. Cheers for the advice on the.
Do you want to see what's turned up?
Yeah, just ordered a colour.
Go on then, show us what we got.
Brand new.
In one.
Just in the country.
First in the country.
An Opal Manta.
Ooh.
Do you want me to make a bit?
No, it's fine. It might play out.
Both flavours.
Oh, very good.
There's one and there's the other one. I don't know who's who, can see him.
Very
The
good.
top one's Colin McRae.
I don't know who the bottom one is.
It
It should say on it.
does. It's all like mirrored below the Opal Manta, above the Opal Manta sign or something. It's like a mirrored.
Some French guy. Guy somebody, by the looks of it. I don't know, or Guy somebody.
Everyone saying hi, Matt.
Evening. And who's this? Jimmy McRae, innit?
Colin McRae.
No, Jimmy, that is.
Oh, sorry, Jimmy McRae. Oh, sorry, yeah, it was his dad, wasn't it? Yeah.
Dad, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it was, yeah.
Oh, yeah, and we've got one of them in that's just come back out.
Very
All right.
good.
Do the matters come with a free
Quite
rust?
cool. And then loads of us. I bought it all in, but yeah, it's like we've got lorries, proper lorries,
Proper
You're
drop.
gonna need one at the weekend.
Proper truck.
and big phantoms.
Yes, big phantoms. 30-second scale phantoms.
Yep.
What, Rebel ones?
No, come here.
Oh, tell me one.
Guy Frequail, is it? Frequuel?
Who?
That his name? Don't
Alan
know.
says Opal Mantas were okay, but 4 Capri 2.8 was better. I agree with you. I had 3 4 Capri 2.8s in my time.
I don't think a 4 Capri will be good at rallying though.
No, I did see one rally
Got-
once on the RAC rally.
Matt,
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
got any hobby boss flankers in again?
I don't know. No, I think we're out at the minute. We will be getting some more in.
Yeah, we'll
Well,
see
I
if we
think
can
we-
get some more in.
Yeah.
Matt.
Yeah. Which one is it? Which one? Any or?
Is it any, Matt? Not you, Matt. The guy in the chat is called Matt.
Okay. Why are you filing your nails again, Lee?
Not filing my nails. Looks like I am. Which is really annoying. It's only because I'm a girl. C, please.
Baileys, please.
Like a C.
Sorry? What'd you say?
A C, right. Nothing. I
Yeah.
said I'll have a Baileys, please.
Yeah.
Oh, Phil,
Yeah.
can you be a postman for me at the weekend, please?
Why?
Because John's bought a kit off me.
Oh, is he? What's he at?
The Edard SU 27.
Ooh.
Because he obviously hasn't going up.
Yeah.
Andy, did the all end up on the same roundabout
What?
or wrapped around the same lamp post? I don't know.
With
what
your
that
4 Capris.
Oh, 4 Capri. John never crashed one. I had the half shaft came out, broke on one of them, and the wheel came out and about that far from the body.
You only had a 1.3 though, hadn't you?
Hey,
You only had a 1.3.
no, I had 3 2.8s and a 2
Did you have a
litre.
laser? Wasn't it the 4 Capri laser?
Yeah, you had a 1.3 later.
I had a 2 litre gear that I put a RS 2000 engine in, which is essentially the same engine, but I put the gearbox in as well, which was a bit of a nightmare because then I had to change the end on the prop shaft and I could never get it to balance properly, and the prop shaft kept coming apart on me, which was fun. And then I had a 2.8 injection original one that didn't have a limited slip. Then I had two. No. I went to go and look at one of those in a garage, and the snotty salesman wouldn't even let me have a brochure.
Bit harsh.
Yeah.
Do you do a similar yellow coloured clay wash? I got a sand one, but it's not just. It's just too brown. It's for the Discovery. I want to do a 2010 version, which is covered in sulfur dust. No, we don't do a lighter one, do we? The only one that we do lighter than that is the white wash, which is going to be it's going to be too light. But you could probably add the sand.
Don't forget,
maybe
you can mix the colours.
Yeah.
You can lighten the sand if you wanted to.
Yeah, you could lighten the sand.
Just
Yeah,
add a
but
little
if
bit
it
of
wants sulphur, it's the sort of pretty much similar sort of colour to Nathan's yellow jacket on his chair.
Where
It's
is
going to be
that?
really sort of yellowy.
Oh yeah, that's going to be real yellow.
Mustard. That's mustard.
Yeah, well, it's sort of sulphur, sort of like that sort of colour, isn't it?
I don't know. You could probably use the pigments. The pigment's quite yellow. One second. So I've got the dark sand pigments. That might work. Let me see. Where's your top again, Nathan? Maybe still a little bit dark. That might work. If not, have a look online. There'll be something that will match what it is.
Yeah, the light, you said the light sand's quite a...
Yeah, light sand. I don't know. You're probably going to need to make a combination colour. I have to put some paving slabs in the booth of my 2.8 to make it harder. Handle.
That was an old. You wanted to put in bags of sand or something, or paving slabs in the boot, so it went around the corner.
Chris is asking you, saying something to you, Andy.
Oh, my chat's frozen again. What's he saying?
Yeah, it probably will be a lot of pigment, but I don't know if you thinned it. You could do that, couldn't you? I don't know.
I'm having big problems with chat tonight.
You tell her you need a bit better internet connection.
I know.
Says you.
Who's yours with again, Matt? Because I know which one to stick away from.
Mine's working perfectly tonight.
Yeah, am I having these like this?
Or you can have them positioned slightly down, so you can go in, or you can have them angled.
Yeah, I can.
So you can go in. The only trouble is it makes painting the camo a little bit more tricky. But what you can do is just put tape right the way over the top of the...
I haven't glued it.
No, that's it. So you just come in with it at a slight angle, but you want to make sure it's obviously they're both at the same angle. Yeah. So glue one and then you put the other one, getting it into that same similar angle, or you can do just a small deflection. Yeah. So it just depends, you know, the angle down a little bit, just to give it a little bit of movement.
Yeah.
whichever way you want to do it. This back one, I don't think you have an option. That'll just goes in. It's just going to come straight into the back, and you won't have an option to physically bend it down or anything. I'm pretty sure it just goes in, and then there's a lot. So it's going to just go in and then kick. Okay.
And then I can put the pan on.
Yeah, well, you need to get your canopy masked up first. No, don't panic about that. I've got that. It's all that. I've got it all ready for you.
Will you be taking your ATA to Hornchurch this weekend, Pixie? I'm not going. I'm staying back here for this one. So I won't be bringing it, no, but I will be bringing it to, what's the next one? Cosford?
Cosford, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be bringing it to Cosford, if you're at Cosford. Yeah. I won't give that, let's see, use for paint, Matt's internet connections, don't get a feed. The pigeons. I was thinking Pastor down, maybe your best bet, yeah. Thanks everyone for helping him out with that one. How's it going, guys? What are you up to?
I'm doing tackworms on me to do my camouflage. You can see that or not.
I'm starting to mask.
I'm just trying to work out this colour because this looks really blue. Even on camera, it looks really blue.
When Matt says about wrapping the capri around a lamppost, we when I was, in fact, before capri, I had a Escort RS 2000, and a mate of mine had a Lotus Sunbeam, and they actually put that through a lamppost into somebody's garden. Made a mess.
Someone found that really funny.
Someone found that funny.
Yeah.
And someone mentioned above earlier about what the Chevettes. What was the Chevette with the
Forenza.
Snoop? Was it Friends? Was it with the Snoop front?
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the lads had one of those as well. I had an Escort RS 2000.
Tell you were posh kids.
Yeah, one friend had a Escort RS 1600.
I had a 950 Fiesta and that was it.
I had a Fiesta.
It's because Andy grew up on a posh council estate, isn't it?
Not quite catch the state where he grew up, Nate, I can tell you. Gated community, more like.
See, it was Talbot Sunbeams where I grew up. What is Sam up to?
Hey, what's he playing on now?
I don't even go in and see.
Sounds good.
I just like Dr. I used to cover it for the item as well. Night Richard from Magic Scale Modelling.
You were there in front of us, so it's Benny times over there. Hi guys! I can't work out this camo. I'm going to have to go back to doing the other one. Because this one looks nothing like the one I'm trying to do. And I've already started it. So, back to plan Z.
Yeah, I think this one is the other camo on our kit.
Yeah. So, I'm going to have to go with
What are you doing? Are you using the kit instructions?
Yeah. Because I'm hardcore, mate.
Alright. Oh.
I think Steve might have the other one as well. Steve, did your instructions come with number 80 as well?
Yeah, I think it does. Yeah, number 80, yeah.
I think that's one that Phil's doing.
Right, yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's a bit slightly different pattern. So if you want that one as well.
Do you want that, Phil?
What's that?
Do you want the red 80 that you're doing? Because Steve's got that as well.
The thing is, though, I've already started the pattern, so
Yeah, but I think
I would have to repaint it to get it all to change through. But my thing is just the blues seem different to what I'm thinking and envisioning. It looks more grey.
What colour are you using?
Eh?
Whose paint are you using?
MRP, which I'm using 3-tone camo, which is the standard 3-tone SU33. I'm not using the pale tone ones. So
Right. But you say, are they colours off?
I don't know yet. It's one of those ones. It might be on. It might be okay once it's on. Just at the moment.
Steve, just show us yours again, mate.
What, me?
Steve's.
Yeah.
Can you see that, Phil?
Yeah. I don't know. It doesn't look too bad now. He holds his up.
Yeah, to be fair, when I did mine, it's similar colours as Steve's.
Just
Even
the
though I'm
blue
using
looks
the
really
Atcan.
blue.
Yeah, and I thought mine looked a bit weird. Then I saw Steve. It does look right.
One of those colours, which I know if guys are watching it, it's really takes some colour. You have to overlap it quite a bit.
The pale blue or the...
Yeah, no, the medium blue. When you first put it down, it's really pale. And give it a couple of coats and it starts to come through, and it's right. That colour then becomes grey underneath, and that's the one we wanted.
What is that?
It's my garage. It's my garage door. I've got the door open to get some of the fumes out. It's a bit windy out today.
Oh, he's being rat raided.
Matt Smith said he wrapped an M3 around a lamppost. That's an expensive flash. Oh, Chris said it's the HSR.
My first car was a Hillman Minx with a bench seat. Great going around corners.
They're saying each time we see Phil move with the airbrush with no lid on, he panics slightly. And then Chris put mask on Phil.
Yeah, I know I should do. Luckily, I'm only doing little bits of paintwork, so I think we're okay.
Was that white paint any good, Phil?
Yeah, it worked well. Seems to be.
It's nice colour.
It's just one of those strange ones in the bottle. It looks really milky, but when you creamy, but when you get it on, it's actually quite a strong white.
Yeah. And it's good then because you can then use normal white as a highlight colour over it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's nice colour.
Has anyone seen the Great Wall SU35 148?
No, not yet.
No, no.
Is it out yet?
I see Kinetic have just released the whatever it is, haven't they? That Chinese one, flanker.
Oh yeah. J15 is it something?
Yeah, something like that.
It's like the SU33.
No.
Do not kick the tower. You won't have a show.
Oh, what was that?
Sprue Brothers have it in stock. So why hasn't PM Models got it in stock?
Oi.
Oh, got a finger mark.
The first to get the Manta, but
God damn it.
is that a Manta fresh out today, Matt?
I
Finger mark.
think they landed yesterday.
I can see a lot of places have still got them up as pre-order.
Yeah.
Cutting edge, us. The leading edge of model sales.
We'll have it up on site tonight, won't we, Phil?
Yeah, we'll put it up after the show.
Your compressor next. Chris says your compressor needs a service, Nathan.
Yeah, it's, it needs a bit of oiling, I think, because I have moved it on top of a cabinet, so maybe I should put it back on the floor.
Yeah, it's really odd that first blue, because now I've got the light blue on, that other colour's turning grey. So you know when you put the dark one on, it's going to go grey, but on its own it looks like it's blue.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let that dry for a second. Can I have my canopy?
Whose canapé?
Yes, please.
Oh, yes.
Live stream died.
Hey?
What?
No, still on. Yeah, still there, everyone.
Ah.
Don't say that in public, unless you really need it. Okay, one canapé. So now. So now. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. So, to start with, you've got to put your instrument panel top on. And then you've got these delicate. Now, as everybody here has done, they've all broken one.
Right.
Through
Okay.
pinching it, and then it snaps.
Right.
They are very, very fragile. Probably the most fragile thing on the kit you can get.
Okay.
And then it's going to be a case of masking these up and cutting them in, going through the motions of it.
Okay.
which I'll give you a hand with. What you do need to do is put your instrument panel combing in, which is this one, I do believe. So you could. I know. You hate me doing everything, but just doing it for you. Accept help.
I don't want help.
It's a rite of passage breaking the canopy.
The rite of passage buying a mass set.
Any chance of a price of Wingnut Wings Junkers D1, Matt?
Yes. I don't think they're in stock, are they? Because we were going to get one of them.
It was a bit of a thing, yeah. We did have a look for those.
That's that thing that looks like a JU52 corrugated.
Yeah, that was the one. It's the monoplane, isn't it?
Yeah, I think they're out of stock, but
Right.
I can get you a price.
So, you can paint this one afterwards, to be honest, once it's in, because it's all
Yeah, we'll have a
the
look.
same.
Oh, where's my chair?
Yeah, your chair, you need the seat. It's alright, it's on the other side. Okay, then this comes up, and then what we'll do is a couple of dots of glue around it.
That looks pants.
Hey, what? Who?
That looks pants.
What does?
What does?
My metalwork. It was good and now it's gone pants.
Where is it? Okay.
Yeah. It's alright, no, that's fine. That's how it should be. So it sits on the surface of it. Okay, and just goes in there. So what you can do now is get a little bit of flat back, hand paint that around and on. Once it's dried in, you might just want a little bit more doing that. What I tend to do is do a big blob and then just don't brush it. You just touch it like that and let it go off and do its own bit. So give that just a second to dry. Then you want to hand paint that, and then as that's drying, what you want to do is cut these off. Now, when you're cutting screws off, always cut them further away than the item. So give yourself a little peg. The idea being is if you cut it right up close to it, it doesn't crack your part. Okay, so the same with these little guys as well. So just leave like half a mil, like that on there, so you can sand these out. Now these ones actually sand from the bottom, so you're probably quite safe just to chip these a bit closer, because they won't fracture up and in. For that top one, you just give it a sand, just to flatten that out. And the same goes with this little guy and all. Right, okay, cheers. No, they're not out till next month. Oh, perhaps that's what it is then. Bad Phil, this is why you have these deluxe single blade dippers and the paints. Yeah, it is. This is it. You can use these. These are very good.
He just doesn't want me to use them. Thinks I'm daft.
As if.
I know your tip.
They are, I must admit, they are a lot of money, but I think it's one of those things. And I know I sound bad, but I didn't actually pay for these. Full disclaimer, I was given a set of these at Telford from the lovely people at Brevco, and I have to say they are not cheap, but it's one of those tools where it just oozes the quality. When you're cutting with them, it's literally like cutting through butter. Really, really nice. I don't know how long they last, but they're very on a par, because you guys I know have got them, the God's Hand ones, aren't they?
Yeah.
Right.
So
very similar.
very similar in design and the way they work and the way you can adjust various little bits on there as well, so the blades don't actually physically touch, so you don't actually end up crushing the cutting surface and that. But it's one of those tools which can seem to be a little bit of overkill, but I think once you've used them, they've become a standard. But I'd say I tend to keep them tucked away, but tiny little jobs for, like, you know, when you've just got to take that small little part off, they are beautiful for it, because it's only cutting from one side, it just slices straight through. without putting any stress, so you don't get those little white marks and various things you can get. Let's say, I know Andy's got one, but I want their bearing cutter. That's
We'll
really...
see her at weekend now, won't we?
Hey?
Hey,
She's going to the show at weekend, didn't she?
No, she's not. I did speak to her earlier, actually.
Oh, I thought they were coming over for it.
I know, I did as well, but apparently they haven't got any stock. That's the trouble. And they're doing the German show, that Euro military modelling one, next weekend. Yes, it does look nice, doesn't it? It is a quality piece of kit.
Yeah.
And Andy was demoing it on the last live show we did, and that is very clever. I've got to get one of them.
I did do a photo thing to do a photo review, and
yeah,
I've got to put it up.
Yeah, great, Andy. That's perfect. What's that?
I still got all the photos. I have to put it up.
Yeah, does anyone know what colour the late Luftwaffe oxygen bottles are?
Nathan?
Blue.
Yeah.
Yellow, aren't they?
I'd have to have a look in a second. Just give me
Yeah.
2 seconds.
Hold
Countdown
on. I'll
clock.
have a look at
Ding,
it.
ding, ding,
I'll
ding,
be-
ding, ding.
Boom.
Yeah, let me just put that there. How late are we talking? 1945?
Oh, Mike
1983.
has just ordered one of those circle cutters.
Sorry?
Michael says he just ordered one of those circle cutters.
Yeah, I would.
It's blue.
Fantastic, really are good.
They are very nice. As I say, apparently they've got some new tools coming out, and that's what I was talking to Karine about this afternoon. And I was hoping she was going to come over to the show this weekend, but no, they're not coming over. But apparently they've got some new tools coming, and if they're anything like, it's from the same people who do those cutters and obviously the circle cutter, so you know it's going to be nice.
The Luftwaffe bottles are blue.
Are they blue?
Yes, according to the.
How much are the circle cutters? Andy, how much was the circle cutter?
If I remember rightly, at Telford they were about £50, I think.
Yeah, they're about 50 quid. They're not cheap, but it's amazing because Andy demoed it live, and I know he has done the little thing, and hopefully he might put it up. Hint, hint. But he actually did tiny little circles with it, and it's a big chunky thing, and you put it down and just whip round, and it does it absolutely flawlessly. It's perfect. Need to get one.
I was actually going to get one this weekend if you were there.
No, I did. I must admit, I did message her, and she was like, "Unfortunately, we're not because apparently they're waiting on a delivery to come in." So
we've got to nip to Germany next weekend.
So if we go to Germany next weekend, are we doing anything? We'll just pop over to Euro. Is it? It's not Euro Militaire, is it? It's not that one. That was in the summer. This is the other one.
Whereabouts in Germany is the show?
I don't know.
He's not going to Mossen, is she?
Don't know.
No.
I didn't ask all those questions.
Could you please?
All right, I'll speak to her tomorrow. I'll message her tomorrow and I'll find out.
If there's a list on who's going.
I don't know. Failing that, I suppose we could just pop to her Facebook page or something.
Just buy one direct, eh?
Yeah, that's it. If you want one, obviously we can. If you go to Brevco,
yeah,
they have got. I think she's got them actually in stock. So there you go. They're €62, 62.50 euros. It's one of those things. It's expensive, but it's once in a lifetime purchase with those. I should think.
Do I need to hand paint this? What do I need to paint this for?
It'll be black.
Just black.
Lit deck. So if you grab a bottle of XF85, one at the end, right in front of you.
Yeah.
Good shape. So where's Shadow Hobby? Michael, are they in the UK? Or are they somewhere else?
no idea, never heard of them.
Don't know, I've never heard of Shadow Hobby either.
Why do they sell them all?
Yeah, he's saying he just ordered direct from Shadow Hobby, 58 quid with 3 spare blades and postage.
All right.
But I haven't heard of Shadow Hobby. That's the thing. I don't know who they are. Yeah, there you go. So Patrick's put up a link there to brevcomodeling.nl, and it's got them there. 13 left in stock. I'll tell you what. There we go. Everyone buy one. We'll see if we can strip them out.
Oh, the Shadow Hobby one. I've looked at the Shadow Hobby one. It's similar, but not quite the same.
All right. I've had a quick go on it. I had a go on it at Telford with Kareen's one, but it, you know, as I say, it's one of those things. It's really solid. It's like a truck bearing.
Yeah.
You feel like you could throw it at someone, you'd be fine. It'd still work. One of those types of tools.
Where's yours, Andy?
He just had it. He did have it up a minute ago.
All right. I was obviously not watching.
He was.
Even the
three
box is
blades.
posh. So yeah, you get 3 spare blades there
It's
as
like
well.
an Apple.
Apple Watch unboxing. That's what the cutters are like.
Yeah.
The box is more impressive than the rest of it.
Yeah, but it is a proper piece of, you know, anodized aluminium. It's really nice quality, and it feels, you know, when you turn it, you can tell it's a nice quality bearing. But definitely over-engineered.
Does the job though, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I think it goes down to 2 mil to. It says minimum 1 millimeter, maximum 7.8 millimeter. It does more than 7.8.
Matt, I can concur. They're definitely blue.
Wow, there you go. You see? Blue.
Even for the very,
That's
very
it.
late
EU
war stuff.
It's the EME show Germany at Leigen, which apparently is westish of westish of the country.
Oh, right. Is this that show?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, modelling tools go from hundreds of pounds to
Yeah, that's
What were
it.
they?
How much were they?
About-
They were stupid, weren't they?
about 50 pence.
Yeah, it was like 49p for that.
Delivered.
Delivered, yeah, from China.
The finest Chinese engineering and injection moulding. Have I treated anything nice to my birthday? No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Andy.
Oh, right. Pix is taking me out to dinner tomorrow.
No,
I am.
Is it
buy
one
me
you
beer
got
at the
two?
weekend.
We've got to
I
take
buy my
everyone else.
cider at the
Yeah, we're
weekend.
going to take
You
everyone.
bought him a
Oh,
card.
Damn.
I know.
I bought him a
I know,
car.
keeping
Yeah.
appearances and all that.
Well, this is it.
I'll rephrase that. Has Michelle bought him a card?
I'm sure she will have done.
Okay, Patrick, have a nice evening. Cheers, mate. Laters.
Ooh,
What was that? That wasn't me.
Not
that
me.
weren't me.
Who dropped off?
Don't know, that definitely weren't me. Did it?
Whose is that?
Patrick says he's off.
Yeah, I just did that.
Oh, right, okay, sorry,
Try
I
and keep
wasn't
up,
listening.
Pix.
I was asking Leo for a coffee.
What was it?
Had a long day.
Yeah. Hi, Patrick, by the way.
Bye
Sorry.
bye.
It didn't talk to me as much as I thought, but then I sat here quiet because I knew it was coming.
Oh, right, okay. Right, so as I'm asking up,
Mhm.
if you want to
I
grab
know
a
that's
little
nice.
orange. All right, do you want to have a go then?
Mhm.
I'll use the orange cutting board and cut it down and take a little bit.
Oh, really? I just usually do it freehand. I did with that anyway, but that was different. So. Ready?
Anything else? Yeah, it's my tape dispenser. No, you're right. How's it going, Steve?
Yeah, not so bad.
He's like a little worker at Christmas, isn't he? Sat there, beavering away.
Yeah, just painting the interior of me undercarriage doors.
Shall I do the whole thing?
Well, yeah, obviously not the framework, but yeah.
What do you mean the framework?
See, you've done it before.
I
Right.
did masking before.
Okay, so you've got a good hard edge on the edge. So what I would say is if you get a thinner bit of tape, because it's got to make a curve.
Okay.
So you could probably use another bit around there, something like that. Okay. So then what you can do is you can see the edge where it's got the frame catching the light. So what you're going to do, you're going to go up to that edge, just like that. And then what you're going to do is pull it slightly, but again, being careful of your canopy to stretch it, and then that way, because you're stretching it slightly, it will curve better. And then just put it down. Then what you're going to have to do is cut it along that line. And the thing is, you've got a view, or if you can feel it with your nail, you just put it in, that's the line where that's going to be. Okay, so then what you can do, if I just show you on this first one, the other way, you can hold it up to the light, you can physically see where it is.
Yeah.
So you can just hold it up to the light.
Is that not going to scratch it?
Next, it's going to be on the line where you're going to cut your thing. So you go along, you cut like that. Okay, and then holding up to the light so you can see it. It's one thing, you can never show them on the camera doing this because some of the blades out too far.
If you get that right first time, Pix, I'll be well impressed because neither me nor Matt like doing it.
Don't do canopy masking.
Okay, so what's that saying? You can rub all them.
By the way, I think we all need a minute's silence for that great human being that passed away today.
Oh no!
What?
Jim
Bully's
Bowen?
dad?
Jim Bowen.
Jim
Yeah.
Bowen.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant.
Jim
Stephen-
Bowen passed away,
I
yeah.
thought you meant Stephen
Yeah.
Hawking.
Look what you could have won.
What a sad day.
Stephen Hawking died.
So
You
did
could
Jim.
smash it.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
but Stephen Hawking died. Like, do you understand?
Who's that? Jim
the
Bowen?
greatest
Jim
mind.
Bowen were Northerners.
has died.
It's like a god.
Yeah, but up north it's all Jim Bowen.
The greatest mind dies, and that's who you're concerned about. No offense.
You
Jim
can't beat a
Bowen.
bit of bully. This was the trouble, wasn't it? You've won a speedboat, that's great. That's dead handy round where you live in the middle of, like, you know, landlocked.
So I'll do the same all the way around, I'm guessing.
Yeah, or you can go for a complete wipe, which you can use a bit of this because it doesn't matter. Okay, what you can do is now, if you wanted to, is just put that right the way over. And then go down the other side. And then
Do
just
that.
and then pinch that in, and then you're going to do another bit that's slightly thinner on that edge, and then just slice the bottom off.
When's our daylight saving? Is it this weekend or next weekend?
No, last week.
Yeah, it's last weekend in March, isn't it? For your next weekend.
That means I'm working. Oh, brilliant.
Nothing in this game for two in a bed. That was it, wasn't it?
I
mean, Was it
That means I'm
five over?
up at-
Was it?
I can't remember Stephen Hawking saying that.
Didn't say out much, did it?
Well, true. Very true.
That means you've got to get up at 4 o'clock instead of 5 o'clock next weekend.
Yeah.
Dave, how's your JU52 coming on?
Sorry?
So we've got to do it sign language.
Yeah, sounds like 2 syllables. It's
Yeah.
what? Something
Is it a
duct.
plate or a book? Or a film?
Rhymes with duct.
Just call him Lionel Blair.
So I've not really touched the JU52, but the Messerschmitt's getting there.
Oh, the one-day build is nearly done.
Yeah.
Thank you, Alan. I will. Not a problem. Night, night.
I just took the. What did I just do?
What? What have you done?
I don't know.
You just kick the monitor again. Will you not keep kicking the thing?
I'm sorry.
I thought if I put it in there, no one's going to boot it. Usually you sit on your legs.
I
Are you
was.
experimenting with a hermit look? Having your legs hanging out, dangling off the top of the chair so they don't
Don't
touch
you
the floor.
pick on me! It's not very nice. So now I'm going up to the thingy.
So you can see where it goes.
Yeah.
And then, without slicing your fingers off, cut it off. Stand back, everyone. Pix is going in charge of it. I'm not going to watch.
Can you zoom in on that?
Yeah, put the overhead cam on.
I'm concentrating.
No.
Right, stop on the other side. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
See, piece go.
Yeah, it's not hard. Although I've only done one bit of it, so, you know.
Looks sweet and good to read on the words of God. What to do with tips? The PG tips.
Oh, other night, I ran over me infinite cutting mat with my chair.
Oh no.
What one?
The good one, and it broke clean in half. So I had a little brainwave.
So he's got a smaller version of it now.
Oh, oh, here it is. You know that ABS glue that everybody's got hidden away in the back of the cupboard?
Yeah.
That plastic glue. Just dab some of that on it, and it's solid.
There you
Absolutely solid again. Brilliant stuff.
Apart from now, when you try and cut a line, you get to that area and it's rock hard.
Well, luckily we're over at circle bit, which I very rarely use. I only use the little grid at the bottom. So,
Chris, you are very right. He was amazing. He was like the greatest mind. There will never be another him. Because he was
Jim Bowen.
incredible.
Jim Bowen, yeah, we
Jim
know.
Bowen again.
No! Stephen Hawking. How do you not... Are you just winding me up on this? You've got to be.
Jim Bowen.
Would we do that to you, Lindsay?
Yes, you do it all the time.
Where you get that from at all?
Look at the literature and the words that Jim Bowen used, you know. No other Englishman has ever strung great soup smashing together in one sentence, you know. Legend.
Steve, I expect better from you.
Do you?
There we go. Serious blank and blue. Very good. Well done, Pix.
Yeah, that was alright. That's fine. I had to mask like so many panels on that ATAT that it just became a thing because I was masking every day for like 2 weeks. So yeah. I don't mind masking so much anymore.
Neat, done all right there.
Yeah. 2 famous men died today. One of them was a complete moron, and the other was Stephen Hawking. Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying he was a moron. I don't know who he is, but he's not Stephen Hawking,
That's
is
a
he?
bit harsh.
Well, I don't know who he was. So, yeah.
He was a TV personality.
He was what?
He was a TV personality.
Comedian.
Or was it?
Even more so, he was a 70s, 80s TV personality that hasn't been.
Well,
Yeah.
to be honest,
Yeah,
when
yeah.
news-
I get where you're going. Don't need to say it.
well, on news today it said the comedian Jim Bowen, and I thought, God, he's been arrested and all. And then he said it down. But that's what sprung to my mind straight away.
Jim spoke highly of you, Kelvin. Oh, that's not. Oh, that is. Is that a? Oh, yeah, it is. Oh dear. I
What?
think that was a Jimmy Savile joke. I'm probably wrong, but you know.
Those little flankers look like fun, yeah.
Yeah, next time I'm picking an easier model. Not only did we do the Phantoms last time, and now we're into this realm of things. It's like, you know, I want to do something nice and straightforward next time.
So I'm making a hash of my bloody.
What would you like to do?
What have we got in stock?
I thought we were doing.
An A model Bison.
I thought we were doing Seeker Furies. Yeah. We're doing Sea Furies, aren't we?
Yeah,
No.
Fury.
Nah, we don't
We'll
think
have
we
to
should
get
do
a
them.
replacement sprue.
Hey?
Well, they're giving out replacement sprues for the dodgy tails.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've seen that today.
Yeah, Sea Furies have all gone out and bought them.
Yeah, that's why Matt wants to do something else so that we can buy something else off him.
No.
Right, just the engines to mask now.
Opal Manta, anybody?
Great build.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They are fun kits. It's just, don't know. I'm making mine very hard work.
Have you got any detail in your front wheel well?
No.
No, I haven't. Absolutely. That's the only thing that lacks, but yeah, I think it looks quite good actually.
There is on the sidewalls.
No, I haven't even got any sidewall detail.
Alright.
What are you guys building for the 100th anniversary of the RAF SIG?
I don't know. My mind keeps changing every 10 minutes, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm the same as
You
Matt.
can do a Hampton map.
Do you know what? I thought about that.
I'll
Have
probably
you
build,
reviewed it?
No, doing it in the morning.
Oh, right, okay.
I might build that 32nd Trumpeter Harrier GR7 stroke 9 for it.
That'd be nice.
We've also got that Royal Class Spitfires I wouldn't mind building. The Johnny Johnson in it with the beer barrels.
I haven't decided yet. I have got a Digby.
The Digby.
A Digby.
Cool.
I thought of doing that.
I've got a Beaufort. That one to do. Or Argosy.
Oh yeah, Argosy.
Or a Britannia.
I've got Hercules. I could do that.
I've got 148 Halifax.
Shackleton.
I've got a Sterling. I might do a. I fancy doing something.
My model's better than your model.
Viking.
I keep changing my mind every time you ask me. I'll change my mind.
I might do a Lightning.
Yeah, I was tempted to do a Tornado.
Yeah.
Oh, 16. Now I'm going to work out how to mask up a digital camo scheme. Which
Not like me.
I might need Stephen Hawking's IQ to work this out.
Hey?
I need the IQ.
You're a bit late.
Oh, you got the, haven't you?
It's number 16, but I can't even work out which way around the top. Here we go.
You'd need a medium if you did. I'm asking.
Yeah. Do I need a look?
Not.
You need a PhD for this. Is that number 16? I should have number 1 really, shouldn't I? There's one go. Well, one. That one. Oh, flaming Lord.
Whatever we build will all be outshone by Rob's build.
Yeah.
Do you
He can
reckon?
finish his Hercules.
If he finishes it, that's what he's going to do.
Oh yeah, it's Hercules. I've heard of it.
Yeah, but he's already started it, so he can't really enter that.
Oh,
Wow.
he's back to enter it. He's only just done the fuselage halves.
Yeah, we might waiver it just because of what he's trying to do.
Then he hadn't even started gluing it, have they?
Mind you, what you should bear in mind is at Telford, the big display this year is the RAF 100. So if you're an IPMS member and you build something for the SIG, you could put it on a table at Telford as well.
Yeah, we spoke about this, didn't we?
Yeah. I thought it had to be sort of a one-off though.
Yeah, I think it does. I think it's
You have
gotta
to
be something
email them and
special.
tell them like,
So they're only having one of
They
each
won't
type,
just want
aren't
to. They won't just
Yeah.
want a Spitfire, will they?
suspect if you turn up with an airfix Spitfire, they might already have one of them.
Yeah. It helps if you know who's running the turbo.
No.
No, do with me that one. Oh, Gideon, how do you work this thing? This stuff, you know, those blue plasters you get for when you work in the kitchen. It's like that stuff.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh, crikey. Gonna need
Do I need
therapy.
to do this bit as well?
Put it onto the left and half of it.
You're kind of thinking you should have picked an easier scheme.
I'm thinking the Indian Air Force has some nice schemes.
Well, sorry.
Oh, this digital camo scheme is nuts. It's going to take me about a week to mask it.
Could I build a Luftwaffe 109 for the RAFC?
Yeah. Captain, and go for it.
Let's do that.
After all,
No,
one for the
that's it.
Luftwaffe, one for the RAF. So.
Yeah, that's fine. So
Yeah,
now
that
we
Airfix
cut
did
out
the
the
box
bars in
and
the
good.
middle.
I've still got it.
Obviously, it's got two.
Oh, the captured ones, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
There.
Look,
That was one. That was their
Just run your blade up to here.
So just
members
bars.
one, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
got one of them.
Got one of them somewhere.
If you've got a cocktail stick, I'll show you a little trick.
They're having a giraffe with this.
Okay, so if you take a cocktail stick, okay, you can jam it in the.
Jam it.
Cheap.
Is that actually sticking to your paint, Nathan?
It's sticking to my finger very well. I'm worried it's going to
So it-
take the paint off. But it's got like these little tiny squares that live on their own in the middle of nowhere.
Falls in there.
Neat.
So you can just spray it.
Oh, my grief.
It's a bit tricky to see that one.
Why did the Ukrainians have to send a digital one to React and give me this really great idea?
So what you want to do is cut around,
All the way out there.
and then obviously this bit in the middle stays.
Mhm.
Yeah, so
Sticking?
it's just the framing bit. This little bit here is what you're going to take out. So yeah, you want to cut across that, all the way around that one, and then just all the way up there.
Mhm.
And then
What I'm worried about is it's not so much
You
not
leave
sticking, it's
there
getting.
in the middle and on the side.
Yeah, okay.
Right.
Right, so I'm ready for some paint. Or it would have been if. I think if you just drag the, I think it's got to be actually on the internet, David.
Oh, coffee.
Me?
Well, it took him half an hour to answer his text, and he did do it, bless him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nope, that didn't work.
You throw the mouse around.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. I'm scared to move.
Wiggle your legs around. I was going to put a box in front of it to stop you booting it. That'll work.
Hey, that worked. That worked. I did. I'm using Fotkey, and basically you need HTML code in front and behind your URL to make it work. Oh, is it that big, is it? Sorry. I saw Stephen Hawking in Big Bang Theory quite a few times.
Oh yeah, he was in Big Bang Theory loads of times.
Yeah.
Hicks, do your feet touch the ground when you're sitting in the captain's chair? No, they do not. No, they do not. Whoa, what's happened? What the hell? What is this?
That's Andy.
Oh.
Oh, it's not. No, hold on. Somebody's put up a picture and popped on the chat. That's all.
Oh, it's me. Yeah,
That
mine's
doesn't
me.
work.
So,
Yeah, no.
Bit
Mine-
big that.
It's a little bit big.
Yeah, that's a bit big.
Yeah, no, my feet don't touch the ground. And I'm not ashamed. I cannot do anything about my height.
It was International Short Woman Day the other day. We missed it, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
In the 16th century, they could have put you on the rack and stretched you.
Yeah, well,
still good.
Still could, yeah.
I can
Yeah,
get in
still
small
different.
places and you guys can't. So, yeah.
I think the one place that short people have a massive advantage is getting on aeroplanes.
Yeah.
I agree
Yeah.
with that.
Long flight.
6'4" on an airliner in cattle car down the back ain't funny.
No.
I'm just thinking public transport in general.
Yeah, I mean, even like when you get on a bus, the legroom is just non-existent.
Yes, definitely not funny. So, for anybody who's wondering what I'm doing, I tend to chuck it all down, you know, not just randomly, but it's down in there. And then what I'll do is I'll go around afterwards and just sharpen up all the areas. But to be honest, the MRP paints are brilliant at this. Because as you might have noticed, I've had no blockages, no stoppages. It's worked really, really well.
I think they're the best freehand paint that there is for just doing
Yeah.
camo.
Yeah, yeah.
You can't go wrong with it.
I mean, I had trouble with my Akan paints trying to freehand them. They're just a bit too spitty and
Oh yeah. Years ago, I'd never have been attempted to freehand camo. Now,
I did. I did attempt it. That's why I reprogrammed it and started again.
Hey, there we go. Metallic bits done and masked. Good for them.
Are you doing your metallic bits before you paint it then, Matt?
Yes, man, look.
Cool.
Easy to touch up after the mess.
you get all these task lamps, man.
Hold on.
The best thing is come in small packages.
Again?
Yes, they do.
You get hold of the lamps.
So
Task
does
lamps.
poison.
Yeah.
So be careful.
No. No.
Well, you're no good. You need a supply for these. Because mine's on its last legs.
I think the creative do a somewhat like it, but I don't know how good they are.
No, to be honest, they're all going to LED ones now, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, mine ain't brilliant. Mine needs upgrading.
What's wrong with yours, Steve?
One of the lights has given up the ghost,
Yeah.
which doesn't help.
It's a fine new tube.
I have done. I've replaced it. I've gone through 5 different tubes testing, and it's still definitely the actual something wrong with the lamp.
Must have been, I took mine apart a few weeks ago and cleaned it out. And you know, there's like a white plastic reflector behind it. It's like brown colour.
Well, mine hasn't even got. Like I've cleaned mine, but I haven't got the diffuser cover on it anymore. It's just the bulbs.
Right.
But no, it's one of the tubes is definitely knackered. But you can buy the tubes quite cheap off eBay.
Yeah. I could do 3 new ones in mine because mine's a bit.
Let's go and go to us.
Not as bright as it used to be.
Good. One of our members is in the USA and he's getting an AT&T saying that our website's not available.
What was that?
One of our American viewers, Kevin, he's saying that every time he tries to log in, he gets an AT&T thing saying website unavailable, but it's not us.
Yeah, mine seems to be working now. Yeah, they're all saying LED ones are brilliant.
Yeah.
So,
I was getting a couple in on trade, Matt.
What?
Lights.
You can buy them at Creative.
yeah, let's see if they do the LED ones, man.
I have to look into it.
Yeah.
Come on, giddy on. No gold.
Spend all your money for you. Oh my god.
Nathan, that looks really fun.
No, it's just, let me look at that. I've got to work out how that goes on now. Oh, for flaming Nora. Having a giraffe. I think I'll be doing a Desert Storm Tornado after this because it's one colour.
And hardly any decals.
Oh no, Creative, don't do the ones we're after.
Um,
They're just, you know, the circular ones with the magnifier.
oh yeah.
They do all the different ones there, like craft.
Have a look,
So I wonder if they might be able to get them if you're having a word with them.
Mm.
That's not bad actually for your first go. I have to give you that. That one needs a bit of trim at the back.
Okay.
You've got another line just there, it just runs across the back. Come on then, put them on number 3, show them your excellent work.
Jamming.
Look everyone, Pixie's first masking job ain't that bad.
Oh.
It is. This front bit as well comes off, I do believe. Am I sure? Let me just double check. Yeah, that bit on the front here can go as well. From there,
Okay.
right over there.
Okay.
That's all goes as well.
That's fine. Makes it
Yeah,
easier.
look at that. And with her nails as well. Who knew?
Very good.
Hey, the good at nails, you know, Phil. You can them in all recessed lines and just run your nail and put the tape in.
Recessed. That's
Kinda
it,
like
she's
it.
gone. And Steve was being so
So if I
sweet.
give Phil my HE111 canopy, can you mask that for me, Pix, next week?
Yeah, sure.
That's all right. I actually, is that for the
Oh, no.
ICM one? Somebody messaged me directly after the show to say, yes, it's no problem. Eddard have released the mascot for it.
Go for that.
How can you get something rude out of running your fingernail in a recessed line? How does your brain work? Really? There's nothing. There's no innuendo and nothing in that one at all.
I'm struggling with that.
I
So-
did
I
not.
have to work with this all the time.
I didn't.
Terrible.
I was just laughing
At what?
at myself.
All right.
I do that sometimes.
That old chestnut.
You guys just had to take it there, didn't you? Thank you very much, Steve, for your nice comment.
What did he say? Share the comment.
That's what he said.
Oh, right.
He said that my nails can come in handy.
Oh.
Ron can't make it on because he's only left work at 8 o'clock. Is it snowing down your end
I was
again?
going to say, he's going to get stuck again for 8 hours on the A38.
Is it
Or is,
just a
or is
line?
there a bit of moisture in the air?
Or is it a whole thing?
Got some participation.
Yeah.
Is it just a line, or is
A38
it the
blocked
whole
again.
What's that?
thing? Is it just a line or is it
Yeah.
the whole thing?
No, yeah, it's that entire back part.
Oh,
you
that
take
entire
off,
back
so, yeah.
part, okay.
Poor old Rob says he can't make it on, he can't keep water down,
Oh.
and he looks like hell.
No new there
Yeah, I
then.
was going to say, what's different?
Be sweet.
I am.
He's trying to flog him kits.
I am not.
You're not. You sure?
Hey, look at this.
Yeah, you can send them all to me, guys. I'll do it.
Whose is that? Is that yours, Matt?
It's Chuck Norris and Mini T. Joe got given a load of his old toys from his mum's. He got a box full in his
Put
van.
the camera back
It
to
was-
you, Paul.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
It's all right. Yeah, this is what we.
Is that in his BMW or in his Transit?
No, that's in my van.
In your van, is it? All
I
right.
wanted to use it as a bit of a mascot on the dashboard. Got
There you
beat
go.
with Chuck Norris.
What's that?
It's Chuck Norris and Mini T.
Look at them shades. They're cool.
There we go, all done.
Just don't understand why Mr. T's missing a bit of his nose.
All done. Now can I, what can I
Right, okay. Do the quiet little one there. Right, where are they? Very good. I have to say, Pix, I am impressed. I have to give you that. That's not bad at all. Not too shabby at all. So, what you need to do is just have a look to see how these are going to fit. This obviously has a tab at the front, it's going to push down to there, and it holds it still. So you can just have a look and see, actually that's a pretty good fit. From this one, you've got a part that's going to go on, but for the moment you can just pop it in and glue it, put it in with a bit of glue tack just to hold it in place. Yeah, it is around there. It is on the behind the super glue. So it can do just for the moment and move around a little bit. Obviously with this be careful because you don't want to overstress it. So if you put this in, it can crack. For the moment, lightly and also behind it. And then I pinch a bit up. And you can just roughly place this in. So you just kind of maneuver it so it's in the clothes. So when you paint it, it's all going to line up. That's pretty good there, Pix, I have to say. Not too shabby at all.
Good.
Actually, looks like a good kit, actually.
What does?
It's tunnel.
Shame it's under scale.
Yeah, is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's about 150th instead of 148th or something.
Yeah, but in the great scheme of things, isn't that going to be, you know?
They don't really, yeah, it's not like, you know, ain't serious, is it?
No, that's it.
I just think somebody got the measurements wrong or something.
I think so.
Yeah.
But no, very good.
Yeah.
Looking good.
So I can prime it now?
Yeah. Might be better to prime it tomorrow, if I'm honest.
Okay.
Purely because I'm in there.
Okay.
From a selfish point of view.
Okay.
Because
That's fine.
I've got paint on the go and all the rest of it.
That's fine. I'll prime it tomorrow.
So yes.
Oh.
But what have we learnt today, everybody? We've learned that actually, when you're painting things and like you're looking at it, this seems really, really blue to me, and I'm looking at it thinking that's blue, but now it's got colour on it, it's gone grey.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things with it that you think, yeah, that's not right, it's wrong, but
It's so,
once you get some colour onto it, it ain't too shabby at all.
It looks so cool. I want to do that kind of stuff.
So, yeah.
I can't do that kind of stuff.
I'll have mine folded up. I've got a couple of things to fix when I come around with other colours. But mine's going to be all foldy uppy. So I think it's alright.
Vincent says I could use some advice on some correct paints for the F15C.
Yeah.
I'm building a 148 Academy F15C, same fielded, and I want to paint the same colours, light grey and dark grey. What colours of MRP paints could I use for that?
Well, so for those, our survey says, do they do the modern? Yeah, they do. Okay, so you have the light grey underneath it all, which is going to be your standard medium grey, because they only do two colours now. It's like medium grey all underneath.
What?
So that is MRP 094, and then you're going to want to go with what they call the modern eagle grey. So it's more of a bluey grey than the old-fashioned grey one on the top, and that's the camo patterny bit, and that's MRP 093.
Yeah.
See?
Chris says, Pip, try to put some of the lights behind the canopy. That way you see the lines better. Some people use the lights on their phone to do that. To be honest, I saw the lines pretty well. It was just I didn't realise, because this is the first airplane I've done. Not
Airplane.
I just didn't, because you guys always say aircraft, so I don't know whether I should say aircraft or airplane.
If it flies, it's an aircraft.
Okay.
Including the title, air.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
aware.
Tank being a landing ship.
I'm aware of that one.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I just didn't know that you needed to mask it with the lines coming off. That's all. But I could see the lines. I just didn't know I had to cut them out. So yeah. Nope, not playing with Flickr. Why? What's wrong with it? Link works, but photo won't show. Link works fine, David. Okay, now for the side cam matchbox tiger. No.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
This colour chart for the MRP one, it's quite handy. It's you print it off yourself. It is up on the site. We put the link up on there. I put the link from the MRP paint section. So if you want it, and luckily it's got the same information as it has on the bottle, so it's quite good because you can go along then, and it actually says on this modern eagle dark grey.
Look at that.
And it's the Raptor colour. Very good, excellent. Next one.
Really nice. Can you guys see that?
They might not be
Oh,
on
that
video.
chat.
No, on the video.
Oh, like the second one.
Oh, look, Andy, one's finished.
Nice, that.
That is. Done a good job. That's your Matchbox kit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well,
Has anybody got any ideas what colours I've got to paint this Eurofighter in? What,
Very nice.
what the
by
French do
way.
it in?
Barley grey.
Is it barley grey?
I don't know. No idea.
I was going to say, I ain't trusting anything you say.
Andy
Steve,
Walker
try
will
these
know.
lights,
A message
not
on
cheapest,
Facebook.
but really good lights. Is that Steve as in Steve for your Steve? Steve.
Yeah, I should think so.
Steve,
Yeah.
Chris has put up a link for you to try the lights, not the cheapest, but really good lights.
Oh, brilliant.
And there's a link down there.
I have been looking at some, but useless when it comes to all the different lights. But yeah, that's the sort of thing I'm after. Extra large, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, who knew MRP did the colours? Sorry, 206 and 207, which is the dark orange and light orange for the Dutch F-16 solo display team. Who knew?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that.
Matt in the chat says night is bedtime for him. So good night, Matt.
Night, Matt. Thanks for
Good
joining
night.
us.
Right.
Eurofighters barley grey. I know the Eurofighter run about the. Sorry, Rafale. Did I say Eurofighter? I meant
You
Rafale.
did, yeah.
Sorry. I'm going to take myself out now and flog myself publicly.
Oh, cool. That'd be good.
Is this instead of destroy my kit?
Yeah.
Flog kill.
Pix really wants to do that. I showed her the
I
old
really
footage
do.
from all the ones we did. Like when we did the Fury reenactment with John's tank
Yeah.
and I shot it.
Well, if this camo doesn't go right, we can do it on this.
I've got so many broken models that I could donate.
Okay, don't
To be
need
honest,
them.
I've still got a load of them underneath the studio. We've got like a cellar thing underneath here and there's a box full of them still in there.
I thought somebody were living under there now, Phil.
Well, I was going to rent it out, but you know, under here.
Never went home from
You've
a
been under
bad.
it, haven't you? Have you not been under it? I wonder Liam goes under there because it's full of spiders,
I
but
know. I offered to go under. I offered to go under before.
you did. But as a caring boss, I wouldn't have it. Plus the fact, to be honest, it's full of all the junk from your lot before you move it.
I don't have any stuff there.
There
Liam
it is.
does.
Oh, it's
Oh
all
yeah,
under
oh
there.
no, I have
I've got
those
some-
boxes. Yeah, I do.
I've
I
got
have
stuff
those
you brought back
boxes.
from your grandmother's as well as
Yeah.
underneath there.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is.
So yes, what I'm after is, there we go, is that the Raphael is 36231. What's that in Earth language? What do they, 36321, hold on. Federal Standard Colours. 36321. Yes, our survey says. To find it.
36320, that's 307.
Interior grey. MRP 100.
36.
Nathan looks like he's got his head
MR2
in his face.
was updated earlier this month. Oh look, even a better one then. That probably adds them loads more to them. MRP 100.
Number 5.
Oh, did they just do it dark gold grey, did they? Well, who knew? That makes that easy.
It is a stunning aircraft, though.
Yeah.
It's a sexy aircraft with curves,
No.
womanly curves.
It's
That
that.
it's French.
Bottom into it, where the intakes are, where it's all like.
It is a really cool aeroplane.
Yeah, yeah, that's the bit I like. Yeah, it's,
See what I mean? With
Well,
the
you always-
Rafale, all you want to do is go and caress it. Typhoon, you wouldn't want it because it's all sharp and got pointy bits off the bottom.
Because it's French.
Get the French, yeah, the French cruise. I've got a great clip of a French pilot just for his demonstration doing his neck warm-up exercises. And it's a video, and literally he is giving it proper beams before he lets go. In fact, give us the mouse, I'll show it. Because I've got some great
I don't think
footage.
you can.
Yeah, okay. It's my video.
Oh, right.
I shot it, so I can show it. Ooh, you tied up down there, don't fall too hard. Hold on, let me bring it up here. And go there, and we go, where are we? We want to get rid of it. Hold on, everyone. It's film night again. It's all right. It's my films, so it's okay. Here we go. It is a good-looking aircraft.
They got some fancy decals for it.
No, I was
Why?
going to.
You should do get some.
So anyway, he goes out there. I'll fast forward it because he has a bit of a thing. There he goes. Look, hold on. Let me get him doing his neckers. There he goes. It's amazing, actually. A lot of the display pilots do it.
It looks like he headbutts it.
There you go. He's still going. Look. I think he did
If you know
actually.
you're gonna,
I think he did headbutt. It was so funny.
if you know you're gonna be doing about 7G in about 30 seconds time, are you?
Warm up, don't you?
I reckon you should paint yours Ferrari red.
Did they do one in Ferrari red?
I don't know, but they didn't. I'd just make it up. It looked cool in Ferrari red, wouldn't it?
There is some cool schemes for it though.
In fact, you know them Starfighter, that Starfighter kit, use the decals out of that and then put it on on that.
Move it alone.
Here we go. Just get ready to go. Here we go. Contact.
What's the thing on the tail?
It's a French thing.
The scribble.
Yeah.
Card character, isn't it?
Can you hear it?
No.
Oh, that's all right, because we've got it muted. That's why, because I didn't want to.
Oh.
See?
They're a really loud aircraft, the Rafale.
Yeah, see? Cool. Got to be done. That video, if anyone wants to see it, go to our YouTube page. It's down on there. Got the full one. So I've got all the other displays in there from Riyadh from years ago. They're all piled in there somewhere. So, yeah. Very good. Cool. Where am I? Where's chat room? Cool. Guys are trying to put photos up by the looks of it. Oh, that's it. That's working, that one. Yeah, that's it. I'm saying about it. He's got Simon's got the Italian F4G with the MRP Rosso Corsa red for it.
There you go.
Is that my one? Somebody
No,
else's?
please put some more pictures of this amazing model up.
Is that my one?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
yours. Of your amazing model.
It is an amazing model, like my Star Destroyer.
And then somebody's put, what primer did you use?
What, Star Destroyer?
I
Oh,
don't
for that.
know, for this.
Right.
It was
Used to surface up 1200 with self-leveling thinners. That's all going swimmingly. How's everyone getting on? Andy?
Slowly.
Very slowly with this masking.
Oh. Masking? Oh, that masking. Got you.
The
Digital.
digital camo stuff.
Yeah.
It's going to take a while, I think.
Looks good though.
It does.
To be
look
fair,
good, yeah.
masks,
It's gonna look good when it's finished.
yeah, it doesn't work.
And self-leveling
You can
thinners.
destroy the model, and blow it up.
Self-leveling thinners.
No fair play to you for tackling it, Nathan.
Best he was on second.
Yeah, no, that's it.
I'm thinking it was a brilliant idea when I saw it at Riyadh, thinking, oh, I like that scheme.
We all did.
Yeah.
We were all there going, ah. And everybody went and rushed out and bought flankers.
Yeah.
I got the 30-second one with the digital camo.
That's it. So how's it going, Steve?
Yeah, not so bad. It's looks good with all the top paint work's done. I'm just masking up around the engines now and gets a bit fancy underneath.
Yeah.
So, painted some red in the wheel wells that are there, and the front one I just went with a dark grey. But yeah, coming on nicely.
Very nice. Morning, Matt. Show us your wares.
No, not much to say. I've masked it up. Metallic work's done and it's masked up ready for some blue. I think I'm going to bang some of this attacker blue on it.
Oh, go with attackers. Ah,
Yeah, go with the attacker.
hardcore.
Yeah.
Andy, show us your wares.
The other night I was trying to get ahead of myself, and I hand painted the camo, and it went a bit shy, and I'm blaming it on the paint because I'm using Akan acrylics.
Right.
So I've been doing it with Tamiya with worms. So I've basically just done the lighter of the blue,
Right.
and then tomorrow I'll do the worms and do the darker of the blue, and that'll be the camo finished.
Very nice.
Apart from, I've just realised I forgot to do the tailplanes.
Yeah. I must admit, I've got to do the tailplanes because obviously on ours it doesn't show the instructions for the inside colour.
Yeah.
I sort of left it off for a minute and I'll bang them in.
I'm going to say, Phil, on that picture I sent you, they've got the inside pattern.
Yeah, that's to be honest what I've been using. I've just seen that, so I'm going to take the cue from that one.
Yeah. On the 8 that you do, it's just, you look at the bottom, it's slightly different how the tail thing is. But if you want a picture of it, I'll send it you.
Yeah, well, I've got that one. You've done of that. That's fine. That's fine because I had that blown up on my screen on my phone.
Yeah. But I don't know if you noticed, on this colour call out I sent you Andy the other night, you can see where whoever put the diagram together has put shadows on. So you can see where the tailplane would be or the wheels would be. Looking at it, and you're like, well, what colour's that supposed to be? And then after a while, it took a while before you click on that it's actually shadows that they've put on.
Got you.
It's absolutely pointless.
Yeah, well, it's just somebody trying to be clever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it looks stupid. It really does.
I quite like it in a two-tone camo instead of a three-tone camo.
Yeah, because they do that in other camo. MRP do it, and they call it whatever it is. What's it called? They do two versions of the SU-33's camo. The other one, they call it pale. So you can have it as like worn in. So they do the pale grey, pale blue, pale dark blue, and do it that way.
Yeah, but say tomorrow I've got to go round with the grey blue dark.
Yeah.
And do the other part of the camo. It should look right when it's done. It blends it all together, and if not, go over it again with.
I'm sure they'll come along absolutely fine. Right, how's it going over there in live chat? I'm having the day off from model building. I don't blame you. Try again another evening. I put in a 10-hour session from about 11 AM last night. You should never have time off from modelling, especially when there's rubbish on TV. You can come and listen to us waffle on rubbish instead. Okay, I've started reading and looking at Discovery Manual. And I'm getting my head around it. I'd like to get some sleep tonight, though. It's always the way. That's the trouble, though. Time flies. We're experts on that one here.
Yeah.
Before you know it, it's like bang. Flory screamed 58. Have we not got 58? I know I'm missing that colour. It's alright, I know a man who has. He's over there in a spray booth.
What?
Matt.
What have I got?
Can you,
XF58.
on Friday, can you bring us down a bottle of XF58?
Yeah.
XD.
Olive Grun.
Why have they got? Why is it telling me to use X8?
Yeah, we don't forget.
No.
I've got a YouTube subscriber.
It's saying that there's
Got a YouTube subscriber.
Yeah, cheers, Mark. You must be on the forum because my videos only go to the forum, so cool. We won't get many notifications, I'm afraid.
We don't have that.
Phil, show the Dutch one. Eh? What? What Dutch one? What, the video?
We're talking the same sort of video here, or?
Don't want to see Phil's Dutch video.
We got an X8 as well.
We've got an X8, haven't we? Yeah.
No, we've
Oh, an
got
X8.
Yeah, an X8.
I don't worry about that. We've got other colours we can wing it.
That's flat blue, yeah.
An X10. We don't just.
X8 yellow, isn't it?
8's blue.
No. That just the
X,
X,
eh?
not the
Oh,
XX,
X. X. Oh, I don't do them.
which is
Yeah,
yellow.
it's yellow. It's gloss yellow.
Yeah.
And then I need an X10.
X10.
Yeah.
What are these colours for?
This is
Oh,
for my
that's
colours.
just a gunmetal. You can use any.
No, apparently it's
MLP or-
not. It's a burnt orange. Burnt iron. Sorry.
Yeah, it's just for. Is it for your guns?
No. This is caveat.
Oh, this flanker, this 33 have a kind of metal around where the gun is.
Mine
Or
does.
the painted.
It doesn't show it on the
No, it's
any
not.
instructions, does it?
Oh, then again, if you look closely, 2 panels.
There is like a bare metal sort of panel on mine where the gun is.
It doesn't give a call out that it's kind of 2 white panels actually. So I bet that's silver. But then again, it's no silver up there. There probably will be some kind of. I know on the Ukrainian one it is.
Yeah, on my Ukrainian one, it's got a massive sort of bare metal panel.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking at some pictures I can see here. In fact, I'm looking at number 67, which is what I'm doing. It does. Yeah, they do, Steve.
Yeah, probably.
Make the wing all the way through that.
It didn't even give me It's kind of odd, isn't it?
How many panels do we reckon then? Is it the 2? I'm going for the 2 in front of the gun.
No, yeah,
Or for the
The gun. Is the panel around the gun? There's a gun part, and then there's one just in front, isn't there?
Aircraft porn. What do you call that?
What?
Aircraft porn, you see.
What?
Just when you're watching aircraft. Yeah. It's like plastic porn, Mel calls this. It's true.
Oh my god, you just couldn't done. You just. Oh.
Yeah, I think MRP actually do a set, don't they, for the actual of that one.
What?
I'm not even going to say what David called it. Yes, it is a tricky painting to get right, that one.
This one? Yeah.
No, we were talking about the F-16 with those oranges because it blends in. Hans was working on his for ages, don't you?
Mm.
yeah, but,
So,
yeah. But I say, did he ever finish it?
no, don't think he did.
The second one, didn't it? Tammy, your
10
second,
years
didn't
in the
it?
last 20 minutes.
He has been then, definitely. That's it. You know, it'll be grey by the time he finishes this. Look at the
He's concentrating that hard, he's not listening.
Yeah, it's it.
Are you talking about my digital camo thing?
No, I don't know what you mean. I'm just saying your concentration.
People do this.
Michael says you've aged 10 years in the last 20 minutes.
That's what I just said.
It's killing me.
There's an echo.
Oh, I'm going to need therapy after this.
We just keep cutting back every 10 years, seeing how you're getting on.
I'll be drawing my pension before I finish.
Yes.
I think I've spotted an inaccuracy in the kit though.
Oh, no, don't say that.
But I'll leave it for the rivet counters to spot.
Yeah, don't tell them.
Yeah. Oh, this is.
He's
I'm going to be very
happy.
happy. This. Oh, crikey.
You do. You get certain aircraft on the ground just don't look like they belong there, and the F-16 is definitely one of them because it bounces around like it's no tomorrow. You get tornadoes and they come at you. I've got video footage of tornadoes coming head on and they just like solid. They don't move.
Yeah.
And then you get the F-16 bouncing around all over the place.
It's always kind of freaky to think how old the F-16 design is. It's like 1979.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's like been around for so long.
Yeah, the Iraqis have got to start flying it. Well, they're converting up to them now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Or using them, yeah.
See, there you go. Chris is saying you could have actually done the Hasegawa version and they got the decals for it in digital.
Okay.
You could have saved all that heartache.
Oh,
Paint looks better, doesn't it, Nathan?
that's what I'll keep telling myself. Yeah.
Yeah. As he sneaks out of bags and has a go kit.
I told you.
Just try to swap it and see if anyone notices.
Right, that's what I've done, Andy.
Do you have to get all the lights in
done.
the exact places?
No, artistic license, because that's one of so many jets.
Yeah, I think it goes the panel behind it as well.
And they're all
Does
slightly
it?
different.
Yeah, from what I could see. I've got a picture, but I don't know
The white, the yellow.
whether to show it on.
Because they're slightly more random. The other ones aren't too bad.
I can quickly move it back one.
Yeah.
It's sort of, Joe, the top line goes to where you've got it, then it cuts down a little bit.
Oh, mine don't, you see. Mine's the camo up to that line on my diagram.
Well,
So
it's
what I'll
going
probably do,
to-
leave it like that and just put some chip
it's
in
getting
it
to
on the
party,
edge.
So we'll have a look around everyone's work. Guys,
Yeah.
Hold on. Make it
we'll
bigger.
we'll have a look around your work because it's 5-2. So we'll have a look. See what
Okay.
you guys have got done.
Right.
So Andy, do you want to start?
Andy, show us your
Yeah.
wares.
So, as it was 10 minutes ago, I've just done the first two colours of my camo.
Very nice.
I'll say it looks weird with only two on because a lot of the darker blues sort of like
Yeah.
goes in between some of the lighter blues and the other two blues.
Yeah.
And a lot of the front end's dark blue as well, so rather than being any light blue, but yeah, it'll come on once it's done.
Yeah. Looks
Very
good
nice. Yeah, very good. Cool. Coming on very nicely.
though. Nathan.
Nathan.
Sprayed the underside and masked it, obviously, taking no chances, and then I've spent what feels like an eternity putting on these box pack digital camo masks, which, to be fair,
Oh, not a decal, but it's a mask, and they peel it off.
Oh.
it's like a really thin vinyl.
Yeah.
And to be fair, it seems to work. You can sort of stretch it a little bit, and I just hope that the paint doesn't sort of creep underneath it. It's the only
peel
way
it off.
or it might not come off. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Down there forever. No, looking really nice. Very good.
Steve.
Steve.
Right. Well, that's how she's looking.
Very
Wow.
nice. Yeah, wow. Come on, really
Oh.
nice.
Yeah, all the colours are on. I've just mashed up now the end where all the metallics have got to go. Obviously, I've done the wings as well, and I've also started putting colour on here.
Nice. Very
Nice.
Yeah.
We will need obviously some more different shades of the grey on and
Yeah.
the black to liven it up, and then we've got the blast shield or whatever you call them, which goes on. So
That looks really cool.
that goes something like that.
Really
Nice.
good.
So a bit further forward, I think. And so it should look nice when it's.
I
All
love that
done.
you've got the base.
Because you get all the decals and markings to go on the base as well. So
Yeah. It's
It's
really
nice.
cool that you've got the base as well because it just really makes it.
yeah, I think they're quite good actually. It makes me think because you can get quite a lot of these, especially for carrier-based aircraft, a lot of bases. So it could be worth, if you can get them, buy them. Just
Yeah.
it does set them off.
Yeah, it does. Definitely. I agree.
I've got the 148 scale, was it Nimitz carrier base that I got off Keith. That's
Right.
a huge thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's even more detailed than this, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. That's a massive thing.
Actually, it's got a contrasting red as well. That really stands out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Show us your wares.
A blue flanker. Well, kind of. I tell you what, that attacker paint's nice.
Bloody hell.
Are you going the
Very
What?
good.
very good?
Very
Yeah.
nice.
Very, very nice.
Isn't it?
Let's just hope he doesn't peel off all his metallic when he unmasks it.
Yeah, better not. So won't be happy. Because next time you see me, I'll be building a Sea Fury.
Yes, very good. Oh yeah,
Oh,
look,
that
Steve's on
looks
his
good.
face. Hold on.
That looks really
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, that looks really nice,
Yeah.
that, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's well. Yeah.
See? Should have built the trumpy one instead.
Yeah. Looks cool.
So I'll buy it just for the base.
Yeah.
No, really nice. That very cool.
Oh.
Right, okay then, ladies and gentlemen, that is about it for us tonight. Thank you very much for joining us as always. Great to have you in the chat, sorting out your photos and everything. Look, they're finally getting there. Look.
They're getting there.
Bless. So yes, but thank you for everybody who joined us. Hold on, I'm just going to
Do you
refresh
want to
that.
show your work?
Well, I've seen mine. Mine's been stuck behind there, isn't it? My work.
Seeing that tiger moth makes me feel really guilty.
So yes, I'm just pulling along with mine. It's coming together really nicely. You need to sharpen it all up yet and do all the bits into it and get the tails all in there. But I have to say, loving the MRP paints. They're giving no problems at all. Going down, and I was completely wrong about the colour. Because on this side, even now, my eye's drawn, this, when I was doing it, it looked really blue, and it was a case of, no, it's not. But when you put blues with it, it goes grey. So it was one of those optical illusions that you can have sometimes when you convince yourself it's completely the wrong colour. Then you put a contrast colour with it, and suddenly it pops, and you think, no, I was right. So I'll stick with that.
Yeah.
So it was
Mine still looks blue.
It's all right. When you put the dark one on, you'll be okay. It'll pop, trust me. Because I thought mine was completely wrong. I was thinking, that's it. They've screwed this up, and it's not working. But yes, everything good. Right. Okay. So thank you to everybody who's joined us tonight in live chat. There's a load of you in there. It's been fun as always. We'll be back with you tomorrow live at 5. Obviously, there won't be a show on Friday, so it'll be our Friday sort of show. Pix will do the montage video. So if you have got a picture that you have of your model that you finished this week, make sure you get it up into the gallery section, because Pix will be around sometime before lunchtime and grab all your photos, and then obviously we'll join you then.
Yeah.
So anyway, keep an eye on the P&M models kits thing, because me and Matt are going to be putting them some on the store after the show as well. So if you want to grab yourself a Manta, now's the time. They better sell. He's convinced. Apparently he's an expert, fantastic, and everybody wants one. Is that true?
I hope so.
Good. Right. Okay. So thank you very much for joining us, everybody. We will see you all again live at 5. And this Motley crew will be definitely back on next Wednesday because we're going to try and do these Wednesday nights now, isn't it? We were thinking about it. It tends to be work quite well because, as I say, we will be at the shows. We're at Hornchurch obviously over the weekend, and then obviously we've got a week off, and then we're somewhere else, and then we're somewhere else, and we're all over it. So all the weekends are taken up between now and May the 2nd.
Yeah.
So yes. So anyway, we're getting there. So anyway, guys, thank you very much. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Guys.
Cheers, guys. We'll see you soon.
Later.
Bye.